Leaf is now playing Planet Zoo. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. I am IAmTheLionRider. You all know that. And today, I am finally back with Roger Williams Park Zoo, my flagship series. How is everyone doing today? I myself am doing great, and I am here to celebrate finally reaching 2,000 subscribers. So, thank you all for helping me reach that goal. Yeah, I mean, I know I said my thank yous on my Discord, and you know, I did a little bit of a little thank you at the end of my last video about the billboards, which I'm super excited about for a lot of reasons. But yeah, how's everyone doing? So I know it's a weird schedule. I'm on a Friday, but the reason I did this is because I was supposed to stream yesterday. Technically reached my 2K goal 2 days ago when I was actually in the middle of playing Wreckfest with Drew and Estan and stuff. They actually pushed me over the edge to get to 2K. But essentially what happened was I was like, okay, I'll do it yesterday, you know, and then I was still realizing, well, I'm not going to really be able to do anything because my computer had the memory issue. So instead, I went, you know what, enough is enough. I went to Best Buy, I ordered two, I thought it was about to crash there, it just froze for a second. I thought it was about to crash, thank God it didn't. That would have been very upsetting, and very poor timing. But we shouldn't have any crashes today because I went out and I got two 16 gig, I guess RAM memory sticks, and so that should be good now. So I now have 32 gigs of memory. If we look at my, thank you, Leaf. Leaf, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But if we look at my memory, yeah, we're only at 41%. But right now I'm streaming. I'm loading a very, very taxing map. My CPU is pretty high, but you know that makes sense. But I shouldn't be crashing. So that's the beauty of what we're doing. And like I said, I'm running the actual game right now. Like, so if I want, my animals are moving around. We're on high graphic settings again. That was a weird leap, but you know, things are looking good. I'm really happy. Oh, there's one of the otters playing in the water. Which, speaking of otters, because probably, I don't know, I mean, if anyone saw my last stream where I was working on the maned wolf new species mod, but that's sort of what I've been working on the last few days. And you're probably wondering, where the hell are all the mods you promised, like the maned wolf as an example. And I wasn't lying, they are basically done. Like, as we can see here, here's the maned wolf. It's got an icon, it's got a nice Zoopedia image. We have all of the, you know, this is the range. All of the stats and stuff are done. So we have pretty much everything I'd want for the maned wolf done. Let me scroll down, I'll show off the two icon variants for those who want. So here's the two icons, and then obviously they'll have a baby one. But that is going to be what I'm going to be working on in the immediate future, because I want to still get that done. The only issue was Leaf and I have both been getting this all set, right? So we've been working on new custom animals and stuff. The only issue came from the fact that for some reason I'm having issues using the timber wolf as the animal that I'm using to make the maned wolf out of. So, and Leaf is actually using the Arctic wolf for his fox. So for some reason the wolves in the game seem to have some sort of issue for the hexadecimal editing thing. So if you saw last stream, I did get dingoes in the game just fine, but because I'm doing a complicated process where I built the entire animal using the dingo, but I'm using the timber wolf as the model, it had a few little issues. So we're trying to iron out those kinks or whatever. I'm probably going to need Jesse to take a look at what the hell Leaf and I are both doing wrong. But he also said we're going to get a patch out very, very shortly that's going to be kind of highlighting, you know, what we need to do. Roger Williams they don't have maned wolves, but we were supposed to get them. So the maned wolves aren't for Roger Williams or whatever, but actually, weirdly enough, right here, this habitat where the giant anteaters are going to go is where we were supposed to get maned wolves. In the original plan of Faces of the Rainforest, the complex was going to be more of like a big square, and it was going to have maned wolves on one side, the monkeys on another, the anteaters on another, and the flamingos on another. Instead, we went with this kind of weirder design where we still have the monkeys and the flamingos and stuff, but the anteater just kind of uses the old Tropical America house and didn't move at all. So we aren't, unfortunately, getting maned wolves. But I'd still love them. I think they're a cool animal. But, you know, if maned wolves weren't enough, I'm also working on a few others. So if we scroll up, here's one of them that I'm sure a lot of you are happy about, capybara. So I have all the text done. I still have to do the thumbnails and stuff. So all the images are going to be a deer still. But the capybara text and formatting is all done. So I can also get the capybara in the game. I love the fun facts we found for this. Like, I didn't realize we had Japan created a capybara bathing competition. I didn't know that was a thing before now, but that was a fun little thing we got to research. Similarly, Leaf's been cranking out a few monkey mods. He released his Tufted Capuchin. I believe I have it installed. Give me a sec. TU Tufted Capuchin. So you can check out Leaf's mod. Here's the Tufted Capuchin. You can go download it. It's the one from Night at the Museum. Tufted Capuchins are basically the capuchins you see in a lot of different media and stuff. But, you know, here's the Tufted Capuchin and, you know, all of its stats and stuff of that nature. He actually made it so that it's compatible with the other South American animals, and he was actually debating making it compatible with both my capybara and maned wolf once we get it, which that'll be awesome. So that'll be cool. But yeah, so essentially today we are going to be working on what we were supposed to work on probably a few weeks ago. So if anyone was here for the Nick walked us through his creative process stream, that was supposed to be this stream, which is adding a roof to Face of the Rainforest so that I can send it over to Leaf. So it's not the most interesting, but I did want to at least cover it. So we're gonna actually ignore all of this that, you know, we've built already, and we're instead going to be focusing on this, like the piping and the ceiling of the roof and stuff, which is interesting because, you know, it's obviously not the thing you would think of the most. But what's up, Andy? How are you doing? So yeah, that's what we're going to be working on. And then what I find funny is now that we have billboards and stuff, I'm going to start being able to, like, literally just take pictures of these signs and stuff and just put them in. Now, they might be the billboards might be a little bit too big, but I might just for the sake of just having the images, you know, I might just use them. I'm not going to pull a Just Goron and just try to, like, make, like, tiny signs or anything. Though, what's funny is these things can finally go. So, like, as much as I love the pixel art and stuff, these can probably be removed at this point and just use the actual high-quality image versions and stuff. But, that being said, we can actually probably start work on the actual roof today. So, like I said, later in the stream, I'm going to see if what people want me to do. I could do, you know, some sculpture work or something else, you know, something that, you know, isn't a traditional thing that I'd work on. But without further ado, let's just kind of get started. So I'm just going to start a recording. And we're gonna start work here. So first things first, I need to get the actual roof material that I want to use. So do I want to use asphalt? I'm trying to think of like I'm thinking maybe the corrugated iron. If I make it white, that might be the best. I sort of wish, because does it have the texture on the bottom as well? I hope it does. I can't really tell. It does. Excellent. So I'm definitely going to be using the corrugated iron. So let's start out by doing that. So, because we're going to be working on kind of an elaborate roof. I normally don't do crazy roof designs or anything, but I think for this build it's kind of important. So we're going to be literally just making a roof here. I also think I'm going to be doing a technique where I basically make the bottom half this corrugated iron, right? but then I'm going to make the top half of the roof different material. I'm not sure what yet, but it'll probably be something else. So honestly, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it being a little bit, you know, weird with the glass, you know, because I obviously can't bend the corrugated iron or whatever. Actually, though, okay, this is me being very nitpicky, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The corrugated iron needs to be sideways. So I'm gonna make it just so that it lines up correctly, so it's the correct facing way. What's up, Elephant Puppet? Welcome to the stream. Also, I do want to shout out what's his name? Sorry, Super Forgettable. That's ironic, but I forgot his name, and his name is Super Forgettable. But I want to thank them. They became a LionRider King member, and so I'm not sure what animal they want. If they're still in the stream, you can just let me know now, but I'll work on that. Now, like I said, it is going to still be a basic replacement animal, just because I need to figure out how I want to split up the... I need to figure out how I'm going to navigate this new landscape of new species mods, because unfortunately the new species mods are so difficult that they're not worth $20, but I also don't think that, you know, it's unreasonable. So that will be a thing. So let's see. So let's add in... So I think for the most part, that's good. Please don't crash on me. I keep getting scared now. Ever since, like, you know, the last few streams and stuff where, like, the game would just crash on me because of the issues I was having as far as, you know, whatever, like, my memory issues and stuff. I'm just paranoid now. So now any little thing like that, I'm like, oh my god, is it going to crash on me? But... knock on wood, appears to be good for now. So I definitely think getting the 32 gigs was the smart move. I think what we're gonna do, I believe this is what it looks like, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it is glass all around here, because it lets the light bleed in. So let's just quickly add that in. And obviously it's looking a bit dark right now, and we're going to fix that. We're going to make it a lot lighter and stuff by adding in the actual lights. But that all seems about right. I actually might want to push this a little bit further back, actually, though. So what I just did, I actually need to push it back a little bit. It's tough to, like, try and guess the roof, obviously, because believe it or not, I didn't actually take all that many roof reference images. But if I base it off this, I believe it should be about halfway into the otter exhibit, so that's about right. And so then in that case, this all needs to be glass or whatever all the way down here. So it's actually glass a lot further than I thought originally. But that's fine. That looks good regardless. And then we can work on our piping and stuff of that nature. Also, if you want to know what I want, I mainly want something like a whale or orca fish, whale shark. If those are doable, if you can pick one, I'll have to see though, because obviously those are tougher because I have to sculpt them. Probably. I mean, I could maybe like find a radical remake one or whatever. But I was debating doing a whale shark myself, so I'm like, if you're cool with a whale shark, I think that might be very doable. But you'll have to let me know if that's cool with you. Give me a sec. Let me just see. Zoom. I'm trying to pull up this reference image I have, but like it's not letting me zoom in for some reason. Okay. So the piping goes like that. Alright. So this is where I have to do this. This is gonna be so weird to like really pull off effectively. But I think we can. Because I think I'm going to leave those little markings poking out and stuff because we're going to cover up this part of the roof anyway. And then there's like a big pipe that goes through this whole area that I have to also kind of work out. So but right now we're looking pretty good. Now what's going to be interesting is lighting the interior of this whole area, because interiors obviously are kind of funky like that. So as an example, like that's fine. While I'm at it, I'm gonna work on this roof because it's a mirror version of the one on the other side. So I can literally just kind of probably do this. Oh, what the hell did I do? I don't know why they're all combined with those rocks, though. That's the only thing. But I can probably do this. So, yep. Okay. Yeah, that ain't too bad. And then it pokes out that side, but that's all good. Bathroom's fine. I'll just add this extra wall here. And then, obviously, this needs to be brick. But that also... I mean, the building's definitely coming together now. Now that, like, you know, we have some roofs on it, you know, the whole thing looks like it's put together. But what we need to do... Because I don't want to just leave it, like, the way it is, where it's just like, oh, yeah, it's a roof. I need to figure out this. So we need pipes. And yes, Totter, so I was working on custom roofs, but it turns out to be a bit more complicated than animals, believe it or not. Custom scenery is actually, weirdly enough, more complex than the custom animals. So I need to figure out, Jesse and I are going to like look together to figure out what we need and what we don't need. And hopefully we can arrange something that you know, we'll figure out what it is we're going to need and not need to accomplish our goal of custom props. So, give me a sec. Let me just... It's so hard finding, like, good images of the ceiling. So... because I guess I'm literally just going to manually go in and just add each individual beam. So let's do this. Fun. So I actually might be able to get away. If I just make one thing, I could actually probably make it like kind of modular though. So as an example, right? So the beams basically are obviously horizontal, like so. And so what I can do, and this is why I don't like messing with buildings with the roof on, but if I can lower this to say maybe 30 degrees might be okay, actually. No, actually no. 30, so that'd be 60 degrees. That's not terrible. I needed a little bit more, but that can probably get me through enough. So we'll do this. We'll take this, split it from group, and then just kind of eyeball the rest. Sort of like so. And then, now that we have that side, we can do the opposite, which is not easy, but that looks pretty good. I'm gonna say that looks acceptable. So I want to still go a bit above and beyond here, and I'm gonna now add some gutters also along the bottom of the thing, the support beams. And I probably want align to surface off for this, to be honest, because it's gonna be a little bit weird. Alright. Little bit of a lag spike there. Believe it or not, the game does not like it if you do this level of detailing. Which I was discussing this with Drew and Estan. I didn't realize PK was made in Unity, so I'm really now Unity, for those who aren't aware, isn't the strongest, most powerful game engine out there. And so I'm really curious how PK, when it's finally done at its full performance, you know, and stuff, is going to run on lower spec PCs, because it's going to be interesting, to say the least. It's going to be probably chugging along, not going to lie. So here's what we're going to do. Here's how you make modular sets, by the way. This weird little piece right here, it seems odd at first, but this is actually exactly what we want. So split that from group, split that from group, split that from group, split that from group, and split these from group, and now we need to join all of these groups together. So we'll combine that, and then now we should have a pretty easy time, yep, literally just making a modular beam set, essentially. So I can literally just take these beams and now just kind of wedge them into each other, and then copy and paste them a bunch. Think smarter, not harder. That's the goal here. And then I can literally just keep copying and duplicating and stuff. And luckily beams are a pretty straightforward thing that in most architecture and stuff, they're not going to be different. Engineering, however, if you're trying to go for realistic engineering, that's a totally different beast. Because, like, architecture, a lot of stuff is symmetrical. In engineering, nothing is symmetrical. So something would look symmetrical at first, then you're like, oh wait, never mind, that's not actually how it looks. But there we go. So that is one beam done. And it looks pretty good. So now that we have that, I have to do the rest. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to then copy all of these groups. And now we need to move them horizontally. So how many beams are there? There's 4 until the wall. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that looks good. The only thing I have a little bit of an issue with is these do need to have lights attached to them, and I do want to sort of move them up if possible. Just a little bit. Because I sort of like maybe about that height, give or take. And so now it's going to be weird though, because now I need to basically delete the top part of each of them. But we'll see, hold on. We'll see how this looks. Let's see, so what I had is good. I can delete just the tops of all of these. And then I can move the little ones down a little bit. I am actually wondering though if these poles that I'm deleting in the middle are just being deleted in general, because I don't really want that, but not a huge deal. So delete the rest of these. We're going for accuracy here, people. So even the poles and stuff, we need to get accurate. Actually, Leaf, I don't know if you know off the top of your head. Do you know what the tops of the roof look like? Metal rod. I forget what they decided to put on the top of the roof of the building. I want to say it was like gravel, but I'm not sure. Because I know obviously it's not white on the top, but I was just curious if you knew off the top of your head. Because I think it might be like a kind of like asphalt gravel type thing. The actual roof on top, so on top of the building, not, you know, inside. Because inside I have these reference photos, so I actually know what that looks like. But so did I mess up? That should be that. Luckily, they have this shadow feature, which is kind of nice. That lets you kind of place stuff without needing to actually see it. we go. And just for good measure, we'll just add a little bit of an extension here so that it just connects up. So let's check this out. What does this look like now? Looks good to me. That looks like a beam. Sent it on Discord. Alright, I'll check that out. Give me a sec. Migrate you over. Oh, is it white on top? I'm kind of surprised about that. I could have sworn they actually did another texture on top. I didn't realize that the whole time. So that is interesting. Well, I guess in that case, I do have it sort of right. I mean, I'll probably still decorate it with something else, like a different type of white, but I didn't realize it was still white. Trying to think of like what lights I should hang from the ceiling, because spotlights don't seem terrible, but I feel like they'd be a bit much, you know? Like I'm trying to like avoid this little aspect, if possible, where like, I mean, it might work. I don't hate it. Area light, hanging light. What do we got for hanging lights? Because they do need to be kind of big lights that like that would be able to really place down and like they'd actually light up an area. So maybe the spotlights are the way to go. Area lights. New World lamp. It's not terrible either. That one's not terrible. That one's just too big. Ooh, I kind of like these. They're not really accurate, but I do like them. I do like how they hang from the ceiling. But I do think we're going with spotlights after all. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this. We need to rotate it exactly 90 degrees. Or actually, probably like 180. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the fact that they want to be at an angle for some reason. I'll make them dimmer than ideal. Do they actually light? Yeah, they do have a color. So maybe I want to do like a off yellow of sorts. So we'll try this out. See if it works. If not, we'll go with something else. What do we got here? Okay, that's not terrible. I don't hate it. I wish I could change the color of the actual lights themselves. but I don't really mind it. Let me see if there's anything else I could use instead. Let's see. Decorative tube light, path light, stadium light, New World path light. See, it's weird. What I need is essentially like a flashlight. Like, I don't need any of these like really big lights or anything. Because on second thought, I don't really need them. Thank you. Julie, come here.
What?
Help me pick. So you see these lights on the beams?
Yes.
What light should I use?
Is the beam thick? No, go back up. Is
That
the beam
one?
thick enough to where you could hide that, like,
The
sticky-
tube?
Yeah. Could you put it, like,
Probably.
sideways inside the beam?
I could probably hide it.
Because then,
That's not a terrible idea.
yeah, then just hide that part.
I don't know if it's...
It's a little thick, but
Maybe not.
well, because I mean, you see a little bit of exposed, so it'd be fine with seeing the body of it.
Yeah,
but
seeing it hanging a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. And then the other plus is I can...
change the color.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's cool.
Alright, yeah, that looks good. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, actually that looks really good. I actually really like these lights. Thank you, Julie.
That's what I'm here for, to help you pick lights.
These lights definitely probably the best of the options available in-game. I do hope the Asia DLC gives us some new props. I've been spreading this whole theory I have that we're not going to get any scenery props and we're just going to get more animals than usual in this next DLC. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm a little hesitant that we are going to get scenery just because normally, under a normal circumstance, we would get by now a little bit of a teaser for like new props that are going to be coming with the DLC in the free update little patch, and unfortunately we didn't seem to get that. Like, all the props that were in the billboard, from what I could tell, are already in the game. So I have a theory that maybe they opted out of scenery altogether this go around and they just went, nope, we're just focusing on animals, and we're gonna get a bunch of animals but not any props. Which, as a builder, it's kind of more disappointing than anything, because I like, yeah, that looks good. I actually really like this. So now the other issue is just now converting this over to up here, because we have to add these little beams to the entire building. So up here is where they would go normally. But I'm a little curious about that. I also saw someone message me about Paleo Nerds, so what's up? Why are Paleo Nerds that want Dino Extinct mods hated on Nick's server? So honestly, I think it is just from the fact that I have offhandedly made jokes about Paleo Nerds taking over everything, which is true. Like, I mean, like, from what I have experienced, Paleo Nerds really do invade everything, but I don't personally have any issue with Paleo Nerds. I like dinosaurs myself. There's some people on my server, though, that are either strictly zoo nerds, strictly theme park nerds, strictly aquarium nerds, etc., etc. and they feel like attacked, like whenever there's a given, you know, game genre or something, and then someone makes dinosaur stuff or Cenozoic stuff in general. So as an example, I know recently there was a case of like in, was it Megaquarium? They added like literally like just actual dinosaurs or something, and then like yeah, I had people like freaking out on my server like this is an outrage, you know, how could they do this? This is horrible, yada yada yada. But yeah, I mean, like, again, I have no personal gripes with dinosaurs and stuff. I am going to be playing PK. I am going to be having it on my channel and stuff. Hopefully, I'll be able to play the alpha with all my other buddies. I know at least Leaf, Savannah, Drew, Estan, etc. are already like signed up, and they're gonna be definitely playing PK when it comes out. So I'm just hoping that I also can, but no guarantees right now. At minimum, I'm gonna be covering it. Drew and Estan said that even if I don't get it officially, they're gonna hook me up and they're gonna show me everything that I would need to, you know, check out and stuff. So that's cool. Let's see. Delete all of you. Delete all of you. Delete these little miscellaneous poles that are sticking out because I don't need you. And I'm assuming these I can just kind of wedge back into the building where you belong, never to be seen again. And there we go. Oh, did the gutters not move? Yeah, the gutters need to move. Goodbye, gutters. You go back in the hole where you came. Alright, so we've done that now. What is something else I need to do to finish this place up? So there's a big pipe going through this area, so let's do that. So let's see. We need round shapes. Primitive tubes. Here we go. Because it's a big old pipe, so we're just gonna literally just use this, I suppose. Or should I go one size smaller? Yeah, I'll go one size smaller. And then I'm just gonna migrate it a little bit. So this is just gonna be white tube, and then we're gonna hook up some normal cylinders onto the side of it. This is the only thing I don't like about the lining up of tubes, is you can kind of get it lined up decently enough, but you have to kind of really mess with it so that it's perfect. So like, that's pretty good. It needs to be a little bit nudged, I guess, on the side there. And then we just basically connect the pipe like this. And then we go all the way to the wall. And that being said, I also want to just move these just over a little bit. I thought these were all one big piece or whatever. I didn't realize I made them out of individual vents. But it's not a huge deal. I could just move them. So we'll just take these and then just move them over. Cool. So now we have that, rotate this. Oh, it wants to rotate that way. There we go. And then this will just go up to the ceiling. So let's see here. So this is going to be kind of a weird one. You gotta just nudge it into place a bit. So we got just do a little bit of nudging. Get it sort of lined up good, and then up to the roof it goes. I went a little too far. There we go. All right. So what else do we need? So on this pipe, there is a couple of little things that I want to also do. Give me a sec. We got where's my Face of the Rainforest photos? Aha, so there's multiple pipes. Excellent. Do we have any just flat disc versions of stuff? Oh, we do. Nice. Because here's another technique if you want to make more realistic pipes. Take one kind of flat primitive piece and just take another flat primitive piece. Change them to almost the same color. So in our case, we're going to go kind of an off-white here. I'm going to group them quick. And then we're going to just rotate them. Don't tell me. It doesn't like that. Why? What the hell is this pivot? Okay, so we're not going to do that then. We're going to instead just manually do what I want, which is just kind of this. Where all I'm doing is just kind of making a little bit of a ring around the pipe. That is annoying though. So we'll do this, do that, and do one of these. One, two, three, four. Cool. And then, do I want to make them just... Yeah, I think I do just want to keep them just strictly normal white or whatever. I think that's fine. And then, let's actually, just to make them more round, I guess, do that. Sweet. So now we have a disc. And then we can use this disc to just add a little bit more detail to the pipework. I actually do think I like the little shade difference in color. I can't make up my mind with what I want. There we go. And then we'll do that. Cool. And then we can bring that over here. Now, here's the real question. If I can get it to bend with the pipe. Okay. That actually works rather good. So now if I just rotate it 90 degrees, we'll have the perfect setup for this transition here. And then then just same thing, just kind of go up a little bit, and there we go. Now we have a good looking pipe. So that worked out pretty well. What's up? What did Wesley ask? Sorry. I didn't even see. I think we need better grass in Planet Zoo. Tall grass, wildflowers. We should be able to make that. I don't see why not. I mean, as a plant type, it's very doable. As like a option for the terrain, technically possible. You'd have to replace one grass type, I think. But I don't see an issue if you wanted to do something akin to like adding some kind of, you know, wild grass or something as an option. I don't think that would be an issue. I think we're going one size smaller now for this pipe, because this one goes down a little bit. Because for some reason this back corner or whatever, I need to do like a bunch of weird stuff with it, because it's off exhibit, like you can't really see it, but it's got a bunch of stuff. So I need to take some creative liberties, but be creative with what would logically be back there. I believe it's probably just some maintenance stuff and lights, but I will have to see. So let's do this. Add our next size down cylinder. Making pipes are fun though. I don't know many people that do like pipes. Everyone loves gutters, but pipes are like a big thing. Because they basically like hook up into like AC units and stuff. Now the only issue I'm gonna be struggling with here is I'm not totally sure where the this pipe goes. I don't know if it goes to the ceiling or not. Actually, no, I think I do. I think it actually curves into the wall over here. Do I have any images to verify this? Damn it. I think it might have been the one area I might have not taken photos of. But I think it goes over here. I might have to go and check on Zoo Chat really quick. Yeah, give me a sec. Field trip time. We're going to Zoo Chat. Zoo Chat, Roger Williams Part 2. Field trip. Who took these photos? Those are nice photos. From June 2020. Who's this fellow that has like a monopoly over the Roger Williams Zoo Chat page? I love that, like, literally, like, I came in or whatever, because, like, Zoo Chat needed a fresh update with, like, all the new exhibits and stuff, and so, like, I just, like, took all of the photos that I got for this series, and I just uploaded them. So, this is when people wanted to post a bunch of the botanical garden stuff. I don't know why. It's not even part of the zoo, technically. Okay, here we go, So... Ah, did they also... Dang it. Okay, hold on, wait. Here we go. This could be useful. So... Okay, so maybe the pipe doesn't go that way. Interesting. So it must go up then. If it doesn't go to the side, it must go up. Yeah, that's probably the only photo I'm gonna get. Okay, so just using... Oh, you posted the Botanical Gardens leaf? See, now I feel bad, but at the same time, why did you post the Botanical Gardens? No one goes to them. That's not part of the zoo, man. People want to see the exhibits. They don't want to see flowers. It's called Zoo Chat, not Flower Chat. Then again, I also took pictures of like the interior of the gift shop and stuff. So what this actually probably means though is I could probably get away with doing this, because it probably means that the pipe actually ends a lot closer than I thought. So we're just gonna do that for now. Oh, why are the pipes like messed up? The heck? The pipes are like really messed up. There we go. You don't want messed up pipes, then all the animals in Face of the Rainforest will drown. Or overheat, or freeze. I actually don't know what the pipes are for. I want to say they're for air conditioning, to be honest. Or actually, it could be heaters. Heaters would probably make more sense, because it is a very humid building. So I guess they'd probably freeze to death, is my guess. But there we go. Alright, so... And now we're going to do the exact same thing that I did before, where I take a one size up. Or I guess that's really big compared to what I want. There we go. And we change the color of it to be off gray. We do that. We do that and that. And like I said, for those who aren't aware, the reason I'm doing this right now is because Leaf is actually going to be taking over Roger Williams for a little bit. I don't want to do Hasbro's Big Backyard, so what I'm going to be doing is I just wanted to finish off this so that I get all of my episodes for Face of the Rainforest ready for, like, you know, to be uploaded and whatever, while he has the map. And so then you guys can still get Roger Williams content, but it won't be, you know, frequently or whatever. It might still be a few weeks. But in between, I think I have some other plans of other stuff I want to do. I still want to figure out Mystic, because I remember, for those who are wondering, I do still have that episode of the African penguins done. The only issue is, like I've been saying, for some reason, my African penguin and my manatee mod just don't want to work. They just want to crash people's games, and it's really, really obnoxious. But I'm trying to figure it out for everyone, because I know those mods are to that. I know I want, like, you know, working properly. And I know a lot of other people really want, like, the African penguin especially. Manatee a little bit. I have a lot of people, like, on the subreddit, they wanted me to work on that. But African penguin, everyone wants me to work on. So it's done. It's just, you know, crashing. So I don't know. I might have to redo it. I might have to do something else. I have no idea. But I'm dedicated to fixing the African penguin, because Mystic needs them. Though, if you want your fix, like I said, technically you can get 2 other animals that were part of my mini aquatic pack or whatever available right now as new species for your game. You can get the sand tiger shark and the river otter, so you can go get those. The sand tiger shark Jesse uploaded, so look for it there. River otter, look for it on my Nexus. Once this stream's done, I'll actually start updating links and stuff. So let's do one of these. Excellent. Okay, so now we have to add... So the thing about pipes is they usually have these little boxes on the side of them. I don't know why. I don't know what they do. But they have little boxes on the side of them. I think they are like the actual heaters, though. So that's what we're going to include. So they just kind of come out like that, and then I guess I'll use some of the vent options. Like, I think these would probably work rather well. Maybe these. Yeah, these instead are actually probably better. So we'll do one of those, and then we'll do this. Cool. So that's good. That's good. I need to do the same on this side. So I could maybe just copy and paste this. Hopefully. Maybe not. I'll just replace the things. That's not a big deal, really. And we'll do that, and we'll do that. So I'm just curious, because I can probably do a longer stream today. Do people want me to just live work on the setting up for Leaf to take over? Because I can do like the basic layout of the wetlands trail and buildings and stuff of that nature as well today, because we're kind of wrapping up on the Face of the Rainforest building right now. I don't think there's too much left. Like I said, we're just doing piping. But so if you guys are cool with it, I might start that today as well. Do one of those. Building looks good, but it definitely needs more lights. So I think, actually, I'm looking right now. Those lights that I liked before, I think I can use after all. The like little hanging strip lights. Was it these? These ones. Hanging light, yeah. Because at minimum, I think the monkeys use them. The only thing is, why are they sideways? So I can kind of get away with hanging them here. And just push them together, I guess. Just make them relatively close to one another so that everything's evenly lit. There we go. We'll do that. And then I have to add trees to this as well. I just realized. But yeah, because this wall just has basically the tree mosaic that I had over here. So that's not too hard though. I could literally just grab one of these. Why won't it let me grab it? Oh, it thinks I'm grabbing the glass. I think I just need the trees, to be honest. I don't think the bushes really stick out. But yep, we can literally just add a few of these. I'm trying to get my mosaic fix out right now because once we get murals in, probably not going to be a huge need for having them. Let's see. We'll add in some of the lighter ones, some of the little thin ones that I had in the back. Just add a little bit of variety. And then, I don't know, maybe I should add a little bit of the greenery. It's not too prominent, but maybe just along the bottom or whatever, just to seal the deal, that sort of thing. So I'll do that, I'll do that, we'll do... that, and we'll do just one more, like over here. Cool, there we go. So, I believe that could be Face of the Rainforest done. I don't want to jinx myself quite yet, but I think we might be good. There's just a little thing right here. Do that. Oh. I thought it hooked up, apparently it didn't. Do that. These things I hate, but gotta throw them in. I really do hope that an option with the billboards is that we can get transparency. That way we can just get like chain link and rope textures and stuff to put on billboards so that we can sort of get around like anything like this where you just don't have the exact right piece even if you have something that's kind of close. That'd just be sort of nice. But it might just be wishful thinking. The fact that we got videos alone is already going to be extremely helpful. Because I made the joke to Leaf that in the elephant house for the longest time they had this video of like one of the giraffes being born, and it would play on loop year round. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I could just get that or whatever and just throw that in the elephant house or whatever. But I think, okay, that might be it. So let's just quickly, I want to just light this place up, but we're going to hide the lights. Because it's a bit dark. So what we're going to do, we're going to power this on, and we're just going to light this whole place if possible. trying to figure out if I want to angle the lights downward or upward. That might work. Nah, I'm not crazy about that. Huh, this is a toughie. Like, where I want to light stuff. How does it look during, like, different times of day? It's not like the darkest building or whatever. That's actually a thing I wanted to do. I forgot to do the roof. So let's do the roof quick. Oh, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I don't think anyone can. For the most part, I think. I mean, you do that, maybe they probably could, but
You gotta play some Genshin Impact.
for the most part, I think you're good. What's up, Just That? Welcome home. Please do the giraffe birth web thing. Let's see. Faces of the Rainforest. Let me stop recording quick. Yeah, I am genuinely surprised. If this is actually what the roof looks like, I am surprised. So let me just check that out, because I know you sent it over. Alright, let's see. So, what would make the best roof? Probably, is there like plaster? Yeah. We'll do a gray plaster, and this will just cover the roof, essentially. We'll do this. And a thing that I also just realized, I have to add the name Faces of the Rainforest to this building. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. I have everything like surrounding the area, but I don't actually have the thing that says Faces of the Rainforest yet. And I guess, so the roof color up here is going to be different. So up here, it's going to be like a darker gray. Because I thought this is what the gravel was that I was talking about. Technically not gravel, but... What I'm not crazy about is, why is it like highlighting these like little strips with the lighting? Like, I'm not particularly crazy about that with the plaster. But this is definitely probably one of the best options for the roof. hoping it's just the lighting. It's just freaking out. But that should be it. So I believe that is Face of the Rainforest done, except we need to obviously add the sign. So let's do that. So Faces of the Rainforest. We're gonna make it out of gutter pieces. Haven't done that in a hot minute. Let's see. Steam Workshop. We go to just Skrilla's fonts. And we're gonna write. Luckily, basically already in this font. We're gonna do. Where is it? Hold on. F. So F A face oh, I didn't grab the whole C. There we go. Hold on. Faces. Maybe it's just me, it just, the whole thing looks sideways a little bit. That could have been me. It just looked kind of crooked. S should maybe be a little bit lower. Faces. And then of the is like considered like one word. It's kind of weird. There's like no break in it. Here we go. Faces. Of the and this all needs to be the same kind of off yellow color. Very bright, but like kind of off yellow. So like maybe like that color, give or take. It does seem crooked. Let's see. Is it bad I'm gonna redo this whole thing just because it's crooked? F-A C Yeah, I think what was throwing me is like the actual image is like the font is all lined up correctly, but the gizmo wasn't, so it was throwing me off. So like the gizmo's sideways right here, but like it's actually straight. So long as you like line them up correctly. Faces. And then we're gonna do a big gradient for the word rainforest. See ya, Elephant Puppet. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I still find that funny. Like, so Leaf is working on Sigyana right now, Zootin Tower, and Roger Williams. He's gonna be super busy. I honestly don't know how he's gonna manage everything. Faces of the There we go. Raise that up. Combine all of it. Give it that same off yellow color. Cool. That is done. Now to make this part. So we'll drag this over. So we'll do this. So I do not like these off slant pieces, but you could probably get a decent enough thing here. I'm just worried about going too big, to be honest. So we'll make it green so that it separates it. And it is like a deep-ish green. So sort of like that. So here we go. Faces of the rain. Usually the only thing that I'm not crazy about doing live on stream, because like it's just me focusing the whole time, so I always end up being quiet. Let me read the chat while everything's, you know. I got bugged out of Zootin Tower, so I got out of that one, just one less. Well, I mean, that ain't too bad, Leaf. Anything to give you some more, you know, room to do stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna fix it up afterward. I just want to get the basic lettering down. So because rainforest is a big word. Have you ever seen a photo picture of a sawfish? I have. They are freaky looking fish. Or because they're a type of shark, right? Sawfish. Or even if they're not a shark, I think they might be some kind of like a ray of some kind. But they are a weird looking fish, that is for sure. Rain. No, actually, I should have enough room. I was a little bit worried at first, but now that I'm really seeing it, it shouldn't be that bad. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one, making an O. Let's see if I do that, and then this. Hopefully it'll be good. Yeah, I could probably work with that. There we go. That's how you make an O. And if I really want to round it out, I just go one more. Like so. But honestly, the octagon design is fine and serviceable for what I need it for. Rain 4, I can reuse the R, that's useful. I actually need to like probably grab, yeah, grab a second one of those. Faces of the Rain 4. Ooh, the S is gonna be hell. I'm realizing that now. That will not be fun at all. Oh, my soundtrack ended. There we go. Faces of the Rainforest. This also might be confusing what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll make sense. I'm making the S sort of like a calculator S at first, just so that I can round it out easier. So if we do this, I'll have an easier time rounding it out. So now I can do this, and it should approximately line up. And it does. And so now I just have to kind of wedge one little flat one in between. And now to make it look a little more S-shaped, we can just round out these last two. And there we go. Now we have a nice little S. And then the T, which T's are easy, so I'm basically done. Rotate it, cool. Faces of the Rainforest. Beautiful. Let me just quickly make a couple little touch-ups. The A needs a little center. And N could use a little bit more. But past that, I think we're good. So if I can, yeah, so the logo has like this kind of weird gradient going on with it, so let's just try to replicate that. So it's faces of the rain. The diagonal is the lighter one. It's a weird funky color choice thing, but there's no real rhyme or reason to it. They're just random colors are lighter than others, or parts of the colors. So in the case of the S, it's like this, and with the T, it's along the top. And it's basically just a lighter shade. And then I believe we are good. I might just make a couple little things to like beef up some of the text. So at the O, I want to just make it a little bit more full. Try not to, you know, use up all this empty space, that sort of thing. And then, like, just in general, just beef up the sides of the text. Some of these little side pieces and stuff. In retrospect, probably could have literally just made this whole thing out of the font. Like the font, the Boogaloo font, or whatever, but I'm honestly fine doing it custom. It looks better. The T, same thing, just beef it up a little bit. And I think we're good. So now it's just rotate it, and we are gonna drag it onto the building. I guess I should probably add a door to this building. There we go, though. Faces of the Rainforest. Beautiful. Alright, let's see. I just want to see if there's anything else I should probably do. That's fine, actually, the way it is. Could probably add a few little things like benches, and there's a sign and stuff. So let's add a bench there, a bench there. There's a couple little bushes, so they could add those. Beech tree, yeah, you'll work. What are the cypress trees? Yeah, a couple of you. There's a big sign there. There's some fence work, but I could do that off camera. I don't need to bore you guys longer than I already have. Gutters. Let's add some gutter pieces. Gotta love gutters, everyone. They're very important. This is definitely a very, very large building now. And I think we might be good. Inside, like I said, it's a little bit dark, but you know, that's nothing I can really do. Like, I guess I can maybe add area lights. I don't know if this is gonna help all that much. Maybe it will. Like if I just added like a whole... Like, yeah, realistically, is that doing much? Arena. I'm trying to find like the big, yeah, like if I can just try to like spread these around or something. I don't know if that'll work. Because, yeah, they seem to do nothing. That's the issue. Like, just no matter what, they just don't really do much. Okay, so this is a thing that I did recently for a Congo build with this specific door. So at a lot of open aviary type things, you'll get these sort of like, what do you call them? They're like things to basically keep the birds in the free range animals. And so I want to add those. So if I actually do a Nodo, what do I want to use? Guess I could use these. 2D Boogaloo. I guess these are fine. But essentially they're just a little thing to just keep the birds in and stuff. And so if I just try to select these, are they selected? I don't even know. Select, make them black. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Maybe it was just the lighting. It made it look weird. I was like, what the heck? But basically it's just a little thing just to keep the birds in. And they just hang from the door. So we'll just sink it in. I'm not crazy about them being like this curvy, like they normally aren't, but I don't really know any other flatter piece that I could use. The chain things. Yeah, like, because I don't really want to use actual chains because I think that would be too much. Because they're not really chains always, like I think they're normally just like made out of like cloth and stuff, or like some sort of fabric or whatever. Because all it is just a deterrent. Yeah, you know what, I'm not crazy about the curve though. Like, it's too wavy for my liking. So yeah, I'm not crazy about that. The chains, they don't really. 2D Nodo. Could use these. I think this is what I want instead. Boogaloo Eye. So if I essentially do the same thing, this will look better though. Yeah, exactly. They're just like made out of like plastic or something like that. But you'll see them in a lot of zoos, and Faces of the Rainforest at Roger Williams is no different. And it's just a way to like keep the ducks in, the toucans, the macaws, the monkeys, all of those animals that are free roaming. Though apparently they don't help all that much. Because I've heard many people report that they get out all the time. Now what I'm wondering is if I had guests turned on in the zoo, I'm wondering if they would actually go through this. Because I think when I made my collab zoo that I'm working on with a bunch of people from my server, the Congo Zoo, I did something similar to this, and they treated it like it was a wall for some reason. And so even the keepers and stuff couldn't get to the interior. But if we say did get like an aviary pack, I do hope they add something sort of like this. And there we go. And we can just delete this last little section. And raise that, and then raise that. Cool. See, now you go through here, and then whoa, face the rainforest. And that'll look good. So that is bueno. Alright, let me work on the doors quick. I still don't know why we don't have any truly modern doors in the game. That is like an odd thing that I do hope that they consider to add in the future. Because, yeah, for some reason, like, any automatic doors or something, just no one thought would be in a zoo game for some reason. But it's not even an issue of in a zoo game, but in a modernized zoo game, it's kind of weird that they're missing. Let's do this. I didn't really like them poking out like that. Same thing, there was a little thing right here. I just like covering up any of like these little things where the game thinks it's trying to be smart and being like, oh, you're at a corner, so whatever, but honestly, that I can cover up fine. That all looks good. Alright. So, you get close, it'll say Face of the Rainforest. That's good. Painted wood. Where is that? Alright, and 90 degrees. And we'll do just two more little things here and here. Sweet! It is weird just by adding the automatic door. It did really like bring this build together. So now we're just gonna copy and paste it onto the other side. What I'm wondering is why I didn't have the path hooked up to the other side so that they can exit the building. That's odd. I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal. I can literally just add it, but... yeah, that is odd. There we go. I don't know why they couldn't do that before. But we are good. So let's save this. Save Roger Williams Park Zoo. And now, I guess we can just sort of set up what we needed to for Leaf so that he could kind of take over. Next door is better than all of mine. It wasn't that complex. Just literally just look at reference for a normal door and you can just use glass as a base and then wood or something of that nature and you're good. But yeah, so Leaf is going to be working on this area. So what we're going to do is field trip again. We're going to look up Roger Williams Park Zoo. And we are gonna... I'm gonna get a top-down Google Maps view of what Leaf is gonna be working on. So that way there is no confusion or anything. So what he's gonna work on is this area. So it's gonna be snug, but I trust Leaf can do it. So we'll get a little bit of the elephant, a little bit of the parking lot and stuff, and we'll call it Hasbro's Big Backyard. Now we'll look up on top replica. And I think secretly, I might do a thing where I actually, I did want to do one of the buildings. Now, I don't know if that'll, you know, if I'll actually want to do it or not, but I was debating doing one of the buildings for that area. So let's try to... Alright, so opacity we'll do 25. Now we have to line everything up. So this is gonna... maybe I'll do 50%. So this is gonna be tough. But, okay. So this tree is this tree. So we'll just rotate it a little bit. That actually isn't too bad. Maybe just a little bit more. I think that is good. So if I go into opacity 25%. So we have to map out all of this for Leaf. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna enable click through, and I'm just gonna draw with sand all of this sand area. So this is all sand. This is all sand. This is sand. I'm gonna mark with rock the treehouse for him. And the greenhouse is gonna be over here. So it's gonna be a bit tough, but if I can, I'll try to get these trails in. It's tough to see. And then I guess I'll use pathing to vaguely just map out the path for him that he's gonna wanna work with, give or take. So we'll do that. It is very difficult to see, so I am gonna let him have some freedom here to kind of wedge in whatever he deems necessary. But the greenhouse is gonna be, like I said, roughly right there. There's a big building right here, and then a lot of the little trails. If I can, I will visually try to add in some of them. It's gonna be tough, but I'll try. This is so tough to do. So I'm sorry, Leaf, if this isn't the best. Let's see. So that goes like that, that goes like that. There's a little thing over here. And then another little building over here. Alright, I think that's it. I hope this helps. I know it's not a ton of room. Obviously the actual playground's very, very large, Leaf. I hope you can manage this. So, just as an idea, the greenhouse should literally be right here. Then your general consensus is it's gonna go through here and stuff. This path. I might as well, I guess, start the wetlands trail for him. So this is all gonna be organic path. Because I think it's about time I finally did the wetlands trail, you know, layout at least. So, here we go. Here's the wetlands trail. Links up with the asphalt. And then I guess it lifts up a little bit. What do I want to use? We don't have a wooden path or anything? Like an elevated wood plank path that isn't the boardwalk one? Actually, the boardwalk might actually work, though, for what I need. Yeah, that actually doesn't look terrible. So then it's just boardwalk wood all the way over here. And then I'm gonna, again, take a little bit of a creative liberty here because I know the path gets kind of large at points, so. Just from what I know about the zoo, I know this is gonna be okay. Or it should be. We'll do a size 7 or so. And then this all connects up with this main path right there. And so I guess we'll make it all asphalt just to be consistent. And then we should be good. So, I could keep streaming if you guys want. I don't know if you guys are sick of me yet. But I think we're done with Roger Williams for the day. So I think this is finally looking good. So Face of the Rainforest is done. All we have left to do is the Wetlands Trail and the Anteater habitat. So, and I probably will, like, off camera do a little bit of this touch-up area. But I think that is it for us. So, yeah, I guess we can save it up and probably do something else. So, I don't know if you guys want me to work on a mod or just chat for a little bit. I don't know. Or I could just call it here. It depends. I don't know what you guys want. What the general consensus is. Stop recording. Let's see. There we go. I'm just quickly going through like Roger Williams just to see like if there's anything else that I maybe want to change. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Now that we have billboards, I RIP my pixel art, but you know, I can actually, you know, get that straightened out and stuff. Work on a mod. I could maybe do the Howler Monkey mod. Have you made any scenery? Well, I can't really do, like I said, we can't do scenery mods just yet, just because Jesse has to take a look at what files we need. Because like I said, I attempted to make a wall set, and it wasn't working out for a few reasons. So, oh, look at this. The elephant's playing with the tire. Which one are you? You are Kate. You are playing with the tire. I like never see any of the animals play with the toys, so it's kind of, well, that was lame. They just literally just kicked it. Let's see. Oh, I could add the nice new Dunkin' Donuts sign and stuff. And then we could eventually add the giraffe logo here with the billboards, and over here there's a little giraffe sign that I was going to build, so that'll be nice. What is funny though is all of these signs, like World of Adaptations, and over here we have like this sign I did, the Zoo Menagerie, all of that's kind of obsolete now. Though, what's gonna be really nice is if I get some high quality photos of the murals for the Venetian Plaza, I can use those here. So that's gonna be a really, really good thing. Do you think it's gonna take more time to start up the game the more mods we have on it? No. Probably not. From what I can tell, the biggest deciding factor of how long it takes to load your game is usually based on how many maps you have installed. So if you have a lot of maps for Planet Zoo, it takes longer to load. Also, as a little side note, since I have my mods uninstalled right now, we have once again the tree pandas. I'm gonna make a panda eagle shirt. I've been starting to work on it because I know a lot of people like that. So look at that in the future. I'll probably, like, when it's live and stuff, I'll let everyone know. But that is the thing I'm gonna be working on, is the panda eagle shirt. So let's see. Load zoo. What can we work on? Just for now. I'm gonna try to quickly update my Howler Monkey mod and see if that works. Because I requested somebody send me the I'm wondering if, like, my version of Cobra Tools was busted. So we're gonna quickly try to load that quick, see if that helps any. So let's close Planet Zoo. Force close it if possible. And let us open up Cobra Tools, because we're gonna try to quickly, if I can, update my Howler Monkey mod. Because I know a lot of people want that. So open up Blender. Because if this works, then it really was my version of Cobra, in which case, no bueno, but at least I'd be back on track to making mods and stuff for you guys. If it doesn't work, I need to still check out, like, what the hell's going on with my computer, because, yeah, I wouldn't know. So, enable the new Cobra plugin. There we go. And let's just get started. So open up Cobra, we'll open up the Capuchin Monkey male. And let me just see. Let me see if I can just import it directly. So we'll go to my mod folder, which is called Shark Mod for some reason, because I made my shark before everything else. Here's all my other mods. Where's Howler Monkey? Howler Monkey. We'll just try to import this. Okay, so it doesn't like me importing this. So that would maybe explain why it didn't like whatever. Import main export textures. Main clean export Capuchin Monkey. Clean Capuchin Monkey. Okay. So did I lose my progress on my Howler Monkey? Because that would suck, but... Did I really? Saki Monkey? Because that means I lost all my monkey progress and I have to do all of my monkeys over again. Which, that won't be fun. Let's see. We'll check. Hold on. So, my Golden Lion Tamarin. Yep, can't open that. Oh, this is gonna suck if I lost all of my progress. I don't know why though. That's the other weird thing. So my Saki monkey, I assume that's also busted. Import MDL2. Saki monkey, where you at? Saki monkey. Ooh, what about the macaw? Well, that one's called viable mod, so maybe I didn't lose that. Huh. Armature edit bones new. Traceback error unknown. Okay, so maybe I think I might know the reason why. So were these made before? Huh. So then maybe that explains why my capybara wouldn't load. So import MDL2. We'll find capybara. See if that loads. We'll run test, sure. Okay, so test capybara works fine. That's interesting. So let's see. Because I'm trying to figure out like what I may have lost in this whole, because like the last few weeks obviously like there's been like a lot of like crazy weird stuff that's been going on. Did I lose my wolf's Gwenin? Because I can maybe update that. Because I'll be honest, I'd sort of be fine redoing all the monkeys because I wasn't crazy with any of them other than the wolf Gwenin. So that wouldn't be a super terrible thing for me. Where is it? Wolf's Gwenin. Check this one out. So it doesn't like this either. Let's go into preferences. My guess is whoever sent me this version, they just have a really old version of Cobra too. So that could be it. Because I don't know who the hell sent it to me, but let me check. Let me check when that version is from. Well, obviously it was modified today, but yeah, I don't know what version this is. Let's see if I can go on the Frontier modding thing and see if the archive is done. Okay, nice. That's good. Okay, we're gonna delete you then. So this is the newest public patch. So we'll try this. Maybe I didn't lose my mods, but we'll see. So let's remove this. Close Blender, reopen it. Preferences, install the new public patch. Documents, desktop, Cobra Tools Master. No promises that this will bring back my new versions, but I at least trust the newest public patch. I don't really trust someone randomly just sending me like, oh yeah, I have Cobra, and it's like from months ago or something. So let's see. Okay, it still doesn't like it. So what changed is my only question. delete. Why is it deleting stuff? That's the only weird thing. Traceback, call error. Surrogates not allowed. So maybe I did lose my mods, but why is it doing that? Capybara. We'll load in the test. So export you out, export capybara test. Sure. We're just going to be testing some things just for a few minutes. Can we blame these errors on Leaf? Probably not. The only thing I'm wondering is why I am having certain issues. So, horses, reindeer, female, reindeer. Inject the, where's it? Updated mods, capybara, test, export. Not from this archive. Interesting. Go, wait, never mind. I think I understand why that could be the case. That might make sense. Because it's from the capybara archive, right? So now if I inject capybara female, we'll save this. Save as OVL data capybara animals, horses, capybara female. Let's just try to load this. So the issue I was having before is the capybara was turning up invisible. Let's see if that's still the case. We'll go to black bear test, because this was the original test environment that I had been testing my black bear on, and now it's just become kind of a mess of different animals, all just calling this place home, but it's full of poop. So capybara female, we'll spawn that in, still as a reindeer, and it's invisible. So that is the issue I've been having. Huh. That's so weird though. So Leaf says it's a hex issue, like a hexadecimal issue that I'm having. Huh. Weird. I've just been having weird mod issues lately. Which is a good point. Let's see if I can load up my maned wolf mods, because if not, that'd be really upsetting. Import MDL2, export, maned wolf, male, export. So hopefully these load. Okay, so the maned wolf mod loads, so that's fine. So that is still viable, it's just... So what else did I lose? Green anaconda. Did I lose this? Oh, I lost the anaconda mod? That sucks. That's upsetting. Did I not send that one to Drew? I could have sworn I did. Huh. This is upsetting. Did I lose Julie's Hognose mod? She'll be very upset if that is the case. Western Hognose Snake export. Yep. Okay. Doesn't like that. Why is it throwing me errors, though? Like, I'm trying to understand what the errors are. Tamandua, we don't talk about that mod. Poison, Wild Boar, Saki Monkey, Skunky, Red Wolf, Rhode Island Red, Mountain Goat. Huh. I don't know, weird. But, I mean, I guess, you know, I'll keep spending the rest of the day trying to figure out what's wrong. But that's about it for today's stream. I mean, we went for a solid 2.5 hours, so that ain't too bad. I want to thank all of my Lion Rider Pride members and pretty much everyone. So let's see my list of people. So thank you to Vicky, Andrea, Just That, Jader TV, Sawdust Dioramas, Beyond Drew TV, Leaf Productions, Mark Grella, Andy, and today, what's his name again? I already forgot it. It's super forgettable. Thank you all for supporting the channel as always, and thank you all for getting me to 2K subscribers. Now I need to figure out how to get you guys mods. So, thank you all for supporting me as always, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye everyone.